Ford has a better idea for U-Haul. The CEO of Ford Motor Company has just leaked news of a 1,000 horsepower Ford Lightning causing shockwaves throughout the automotive industry. After months of speculation, the announcement of this powerful new vehicle has everyone in the automotive industry on the edge of their seats. In what ways will this affect the market for and competition among electric truck manufacturers? You will get all the information needed only here on Tech Addicts, so let's go further. Based on a recent teaser, it seems likely that Ford will develop a high-output concept for the F-150 Lightning. The chief executive officer of Ford, Jim Farley, offered a sneak peek at the souped-up F-150 Lightning concept that was prepared by Ford Performance. Ford dropped a hint about a new electric pickup truck being added to the company's lineup of performance demonstrators last week, when it made the announcement that it would be returning to Formula One. Given the popularity of pickup trucks in the United States, Ford's F-150 Lightning is the company's most important electric vehicle. Although the Lightning does not have many rivals other than the Rivian R1T, unlike the Mustang Mach-E, Ford does not intend to fall too far behind the competition with this model. The F-150 Lightning is one of the most successful products that Ford has released in recent years. It is available in a number of different trim levels, ranging from the more affordable Pro to the more luxurious Lariat. However, it does not have a model that is geared towards sports and is deserving of the Ford Performance badge. It wouldn't even need one, considering that the most powerful versions already deliver 580 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in fewer than 4 seconds. People's imaginations went a little crazy when Ford hid an interesting teaser and an otherwise boring press release about the Blue Oval's return to Formula One. Power, like money, is something you can never have enough of, so people's imaginations went a little crazy when Ford hid this teaser. An infographic that depicted the circular connection between production vehicles and race cars hid the teaser so that it was visible to anyone who looked closely enough. The picture shed light on the fact that Ford is working on 3 brand new performance models, all of which are very intriguing. The first one is a new Mustang flavor that has been given the name Racing Mustang, and the second one depicts what could be a Maverick or a Ranger competing in the off-road and dirt-based motorsport category. Nevertheless, the third one is the most exciting of the 3 because it offers a sneak peek at a work of art that was created by Ford Performance based on the F-150 Lightning. The fact that the truck's silhouette is in the category of EV performance demonstrators removes any suspense regarding the possible contents it conceals. There is a rumor going around that the F-150 Lightning demonstrator could have more than 1,000 horsepower, which is more than double the power of a production version of the vehicle. When we consider the extreme specifications of another electric vehicle demonstrator, the Mustang Mach-E 1400, we are perplexed as to why Ford would be so reticent regarding the powertrain. After all, the Lightning that is produced as part of a series is already quite powerful. At this point, it is going to take a lot more for anyone to be impressed. There is not much information available about the new concept, but it is fortunate that Ford CEO Jim Farley felt the need to boast about it on Twitter. It is said that Farley demonstrated the idea to Formula One driver Daniel Ricciardo, who appears quite taken aback in the accompanying photograph. In the picture, Farley can be seen removing the cover from the front of the truck, which reveals a blue and white color scheme with a matte finish, performance wheels, and an aggressive front spoiler. Although it is difficult to tell from the image, the pickup truck appears to have a lower ground clearance than a standard F-150 Lightning. This makes sense when you consider its aspirations in the sporting world. There is also something hidden underneath the cover at the back, and our best guess is that it is either a rear spoiler or another component that contributes to the vehicle's aerodynamics. You shouldn't expect this demonstrator electric vehicle to go into production just like other EVs. Imagine for a moment that the performance team of Ford has been tasked with developing an electric version of the F-150 that will surprise even more people. At the beginning of this year, Ford made public its first electric crate motor, which was given the name Eliminator. It was an electric motor with 281 horsepower that was taken from the Mustang Mach-E GT. At this year's SCMA show in Las Vegas, Ford is demonstrating the Eliminator's capabilities by installing it on a 1978 F-100 pickup truck in order to show the rest of the world what it can be used for. However, the F100 Illuminator concept makes use of the same dual-motor electric powertrain as the 2021 Mustang Mach-E GT Performance. Ford claims that this powertrain will allow the Mustang to reach 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. The output of the two motors is equal by 480 horsepower and 634 pound-feet of torque when combined. The model that will be available for purchase from Ford has an output of 281 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. Obviously, the electric motors aren't the only piece of electric hardware that will need to be installed. The 88 kilowatt-hour battery pack that comes with the Mach-E GT is what supplies the power. MLE Race Cars and the Roadster Shop are responsible for the construction of the concept truck, which features a finish in avalanche gray with copper accents. It has an aggressive stance, which is perfect for pulling off the retro look, and it is equipped with a set of 19-inch wheels wrapped in Michelin Latitude Sport tires. The interior is outfitted with avocado tanned leather, a billet aluminum dashboard, and a 15.5-inch touchscreen found in the center stack of the Mustang Mach-E's instrument cluster. The F-150 Lightning, which is Ford's production version of the electric pickup, will go on sale the following year. In the meantime, the Eliminator electric crate motor is now available for purchase online at a price of $3,900. This motor is legal for use on public streets in all 50 states. The electric vehicle conversions that people come up with are very exciting to us. And because of this, we believe that a Lightning with more than 1,000 horsepower is more likely than not. As a result of this benchmark being established, you can anticipate the F-150 Lightning demonstrator to produce ridiculous amounts of power and to see extensive use on racetracks all over the country over the next few years. In a conference call with financial analysts on February 2nd, company executives from Ford noted that the company is underperforming in a key metric, which is the ratio of cost of goods sold to the total revenue. It is obvious that this production ramp is expensive for the company. The CEO of Ford, Jim Farley, stated that the automaker plans to simplify its electric vehicles and make it easier to scale them up in the future. This will allow the company to compete in a potential price war with their EVs. He also provided his thoughts on the next generation of electric vehicles, including the replacement for the F-150 Lightning. According to Green Car Reports, Farley was quoted as saying, "Now we are deep into development of our second-generation EVs, including our next-generation electric full-size pickup, which, by the way, is awesome." In the past, he has stated that the truck will be manufactured at an incredibly high volume at the upcoming Ford plant in Blue Oval City, which will be located in Tennessee. In addition, he stated that Ford's next-generation electric vehicles will have fully upgradable software as a result of a brand new electric architecture, and that the vehicle platforms will be radically simplified, which means that there will be a significant reduction in the number of fasteners and brackets. Imagine 3 body styles, each with volume potential of up to 1 million units, and just a handful of orderable combinations, said Farley, adding that this would translate into better quality and lower manufacturing costs, among other benefits. Imagine. When it comes to streamlining processes, Ford wants to design the smallest possible battery for competitive size, according to Farley. Farley said that in order to further simplify production and cut costs, Ford would also offer a minimum number of available body styles, also known as top hats, for its future electric vehicles. This would be done in order to maximize efficiency. On the category side, we do not want to have an excessive number of top hats because the engineering for those is very expensive. We want to provide customers with as few options as possible, he pointed out. The chief executive officer of Ford also brought up the company's no-haggle Model E program, which will begin production in January 2024. The program, which has already been adopted by nearly 2/3 of dealers, will enable Ford to sell electric vehicles in high volume with virtually no inventory at prices that have not been negotiated and are instead determined by the local dealer. Additionally, remote pickup and delivery will be possible through the e-commerce platform. Well, the better ideas, driven by you. That's all we have to say. So this ends our video here. We'll be right back with more soon. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.